Everyone, this is Original Hypnotoad welcoming you to our Week 6 battle in the PBL, going up against Dom, our good friend Dom. As you can see, his team, he has Cresselia, who we actually traded to him for Swampert, Mienshao, Mega Pinsir, Slowbro, Bisharp, and Victini. And as you see in my team, I have Leopard, Crobat, Sableye, Azelf, Swampert, and Kyurem Black. So let's go ahead and just get straight into the match. One second guys, sorry. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so I lead with Leopard. He goes with Victini. I take this turn just to go ahead and go for the fake out here, just to get some kind of chip damage off. I go for Thunder Wave next to paralyze. He goes for U-turn. It's going to break my sash, and it gives him a free switch out to wherever he wants to. So, really, Leopard isn't really getting much done this week. He goes up to Slowbro. I go for Taunt, predicting him to try to set up anything. He just goes for the Skull, takes me out. I could have knocked off there and knocked off whatever item he had, which would have been the better option in my opinion, but either way, I go out to Skullgirl here, my Mega Sableye. I go ahead and Mega Evolve because I have to turn 1. And I go for the Calm Mind. He goes for the Scald. And he gets the burn, which really sucks because that kind of limits what my Sableye can actually do. He goes back out into Victini. I go for the Shadow Ball here, which does a lot of damage. Like, a lot of damage. But my Sableye is not defensively, physically defensive, he's specially defensive. So I have to go out to my Swampert. He goes for the V-Create, which I resist, but still does a crazy amount of damage on me. He gets the speed and defense drops, which means I'll outspeed and I can take out the Victini. So right now we're at 5-5. Although a lot of my mons are low and Sableye's burned, so that kind of limits what he can do. He goes up to Mienshao. He just goes for the knockoff. I didn't really have anything I wanted to switch in there. Could have possibly switched out Sableye, but I didn't really, think about that at that moment. I got the Kamikaze here. I go for the U-turn, predicting him to switch out, but he actually stays in. So I could have picked up the kill there against Mienshao had I gone for Brave Bird. So I gotta get the Skullgirl here. And he goes for the Stone Edge, which connects. And let's see. Yep. So he goes for U-turn now. Takes out my Skullgirl. So Sableye didn't really do much besides help chip away at the Victini. And he went for U-turn, so now he's gonna go back and he's going to heal up with Regenerator. He sends out the Cresselia. I sent out a Zelf here because I didn't really have anything else that could touch him per se. I go for the knockoff though, just to get rid of the item, the leftovers. No, Citrus Berry actually. Let's see. He goes for Light Screen, get up his screens. I go for Shadow Ball here. Basically, I just go ahead and decide to kind of sack off myself just to help get rid of the Cresselia here. I go for knockoff there, take a little bit of damage to Life Orb. He goes for Psychic, and it doesn't kill me. Thankfully, it's not another crit. I go for another knockoff, and I take out the Cresselia. But I'm really low on health. So next he sends out Pinsir, his Mega Pinsir. I switch out here. Predicting, what do I switch out? I switch out to Kamikaze, thinking that, he might set up a Swords Dance. Hoping he actually set up a Swords Dance, because I would need the Zelf for later. He does set up a Swords Dance. And now he goes for Quick Attack here, and he gets a crit, which I'm not sure exactly if that would have, if I would have lived had it not been a crit, but it's whatever really. I go out to Kyurem Black. I go for the Fusion Bolt here. and he lives on like 5 HP. He goes for frustration, which takes me out. And then I go out to his elf, and that's going to be the game. So, looking at it, he had a few hacks on his part with the burn on the save alive, which, I mean, didn't really matter too much, although it just kind of like would whittle away at him. Him getting the crit on my Crobat, and him living on like 5 HP with the pincer. So, all in all, a very bad performance from me, though, in general. Dom played great, though, so big kudos to him. He's one of the top dogs in this league right now. And we walk away from week 6 with a 3-3 record, so we are sitting at a neutral 50% record right now, which does in fact keep us at the top spot in our division, luckily. So hopefully we can make it to the playoffs, make it to the finals, and hopefully play Dom again. So, and if we do, that will be a different story. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all next week in the PBL.